Cambridge University, everyone knew one thing. If you crossed paths with Adrian Vale, you stared. Not because you wanted to, because your body reacted before your brain could stop it. Adrian was the kind of person people whispered about in classrooms and dorm halls. The top student in the business department. Quiet, untouchable, cold enough to make professors nervous, beautiful enough to ruin lives. Girls adored him. Guys obsessed over him. Rumors followed him like shadows, and for almost 2 years, Noah Bennett had been one of them. Not in a loud way. Noah wasn't the type to confess with flowers or chase Adrian around campus. But everyone knew. His eyes always drifted toward Adrian during lectures. He saved Adrian a seat in shared classes, bought extra coffee, accidentally, smiled whenever Adrian walked by. It became normal, expected, like the sun rising every morning, so when it suddenly stopped, Adrian noticed immediately. At first he thought nothing of it. Noah didn't greet him before economics lecture, didn't offer him notes, didn't look at him once. Strange. But Adrian ignored it until a week passed. Then 2. Noah laughed with other people now. A theater major with silver piercings, some basketball players, a cute blonde from literature, but never Adrian, not even a glance. And for some reason, it irritated him. Noah Bennett moved on already? Adrian looked up from his laptop slowly, as his friend Serena smirked across the cafeteria table. What? She said he used to worship you. Serena stirred her drink lazily. Now he acts like you don't exist. I don't care. Sure you don't. Adrian's expression darkened slightly. He really didn't care. So why had he spent the last 10 minutes watching Noah laugh across the room? Why did it feel wrong? Noah suddenly looked happier, lighter, and Adrian hated it. The truth was embarrassingly simple. Noah got tired. That was it. For 2 years, he admired someone who never acknowledged him beyond cold nods and occasional thanks. Then, one night, after helping Adrian finish a group project while Adrian barely spoke to him, Noah walked back to his dorm in the rain and realized something humiliating. He felt lonely, not heartbroken, not devastated, just stupid. So he stopped. He deleted Adrian's photos from his phone, muted campus confession pages, started hanging out with people who actually enjoyed his company, and slowly, he felt better, which was why it was extremely unfortunate when Adrian Vale suddenly decided Noah existed. Noah. Noah paused outside the library stairs. Adrian stood there in black gloves and a long charcoal coat despite the mild weather. Students nearby immediately slowed down to stare. Noah sighed internally. Yeah? Adrian frowned slightly. That casual tone felt offensive somehow. You left class early. I had somewhere to be. You didn't send me the notes. Noah blinked. Why would I? Silence. Actual silence. Several students nearby looked ready to pass out. Adrian stared at him like Noah had personally insulted his bloodline. You always send them. Well, Noah adjusted the strap of his bag. I don't anymore. Then he walked away, just like that. Adrian stood frozen for the first time in years. Someone dismissed him, and the worst part, Adrian couldn't stop thinking about it. By midterm season, the entire campus noticed the tension. Adrian's eyes followed Noah constantly. During lectures, at cafes, across crowded hallways, Noah tried ignoring it. Really. But it became impossible when Adrian started appearing everywhere. Taking the seat beside him, standing too close, interrupting conversations. One evening, Noah was studying in the arts building when someone suddenly pulled his chair backward. He looked up sharply. Adrian, what the hell? You ignored my texts. Noah stared in disbelief. You sent me one text. You left me on read because it said, come outside. And? Noah laughed once, actually laughed. You're unbelievable. Adrian's jaw tightened. That laugh annoyed him too. Everything Noah did annoyed him lately. The smiling, the ignoring, the ease in his voice around other people. Why did Noah look at everyone else warmly? But not him? Adrian leaned closer. Who's the blonde guy? What? The literature student. Noah blinked slowly. Are you serious? You keep eating lunch with him? That's Ethan. You like him? Noah stared for a full 5 seconds before rubbing his face. Oh my God. Adrian grabbed the back of Noah's chair suddenly. The sharp movement startled nearby students. What? You're avoiding the question. You don't get to ask me questions like that. Why not? Because we're not dating. The room went quiet. Adrian stared at him. Noah's cheeks flushed immediately. Great. Perfect. Now everyone was staring. Noah shoved his books into his bag aggressively before standing. I'm leaving. But Adrian caught his wrist. Instantly, the atmosphere changed. The grip wasn't painful, but it was firm, possessive. Noah's heartbeat stumbled. Adrian, you stopped looking at me. Noah froze. The words came out low, controlled, dangerously calm. You used to watch me constantly, Adrian continued quietly. Now you act like I'm invisible. You said you didn't care. I changed my mind. Noah swallowed. This was bad, very bad, because Adrian Vale was looking at him now, really looking at him, with something intense and unreadable in his dark eyes, and Noah suddenly understood why people called him dangerous. Adrian stepped closer. You belong around me. Noah's breath caught. That's insane. Maybe. You ignored me for 2 years, and you stayed. That was my mistake. Adrian's expression sharpened instantly. No. The single word came out cold enough to freeze the room. Noah tried pulling his wrist free. Adrian tightened his hold slightly. You don't get to obsess over me for years, Adrian said quietly. Then suddenly decide you're done. That's exactly what I get to do. No. Something dark flickered across Adrian's face. Then, he backed Noah against the bookshelves. Students nearby immediately scattered. Noah's pulse exploded. Adrian, you liked me first. That doesn't mean you own me. Adrian leaned down slightly. No, he murmured, but I think I want to. Noah's entire face burned. This man was insane. Actually insane. You're a narcissist, and you still looked at me like I hung the moon. Noah opened his mouth, then closed it again, because unfortunately, that part had been true. Adrian's gaze lowered briefly to Noah's lips, then back up. You stopped smiling at me. Why do you care so much? For the first time, Adrian hesitated, only slightly, but Noah saw it, saw the confusion underneath the control, saw the ugly realization slowly taking shape. Adrian Vale, the untouchable campus enigma, had gotten used to Noah, addicted to the attention, the loyalty, the softness, and now that it was gone, the first real smile Noah had ever seen from him, probably. And somehow, that was worse. That's all for today. Sorry for it being so short. CapCut makes me mad. Please like and subscribe to watch more.